What's going on, homie? It's been a while since you've seen my face because I went for a trip to India, but without wasting any time, let's get into the video. As you've read the title, these are some of the things that you should never do with women. I don't know if you just started seeing a girl, I don't know if you've been seeing her for a while, but the things that I'm about to tell you, you should never do that. Because I've had my fair share of experience with females now, and I made a lot of mistakes. I learned from them, and the next time I try to not make that mistake, and things kept on progressing. Things kept on changing in a positive way. And to this point, I think the amount of information that I've accumulated, consider this as a research. Number one that I tell all the boys is gonna be never put a girl on a pedestal. So you gotta understand the idea behind this thought is that if you put her on a pedestal, right? So you're putting her higher than you are. So you're always gonna look up to her. That's fine. Actually, you know what? If you really love someone, you can look up to her, that's fine. But at the same time, she is gonna look down at you, which is not okay, homie. Because once she starts looking down at you, that's when the problem comes in. She's gonna think you are less than her, you don't deserve her, your mindset's not gonna be attractive to her, the sexual chemistry is gonna die out, she's gonna get dry as fuck, and eventually she's gonna dump your ass. Instead of putting her on a pedestal, you should try to come across as someone who believes that looks are not everything. You should let her know, like, yeah, I love someone who looks good, but at the same time, I prefer someone who's got a fucking cool personality. Because you can be gifted with looks, right? Looks can be easy to find, but someone with a good personality is rare, basically. It's hard to find a girl like that. So that way she's gonna know that, all right, this man is ready to let me go in the case if my personality is shit. This helps understand that you've got an abundance mindset. There's no scarcity of women in your life. Or like a yes man. Don't say yes to everything, because if you keep saying yes to everything at the first go, it looks like you're weak and you are seeking approval. Now, if someone jumps on this video, they might be like, oh, he's giving you the wrong advice. You should do what you feel like. Yeah, absolutely, you should do what you feel like. But in the moment, what you feel like is making you do the wrong thing. Because anything that I'm telling you today, I've written about 7 to 8 points. Anything that I tell you today, it's personally tested. I've done them myself. And it's very embarrassing when you look back at one of the situations and you're like, fuck, I did that wrong. Fuck me, I did that wrong. I'll give you a story. So, 2019, I think, yeah, 2019. I used to work at a supermarket. One of the girls that used to work at the checkout, like the reception or whatever you want to call it, I thought she was fucking pretty. And I think that was the first ever girl, ever since I moved here in Adelaide, that I was like, oh, I like her, she's different. She was short, she was cute, and she just had like a fun vibe to her. I made every possible mistake that I could while trying to telling her that I like her. I put her on a pedestal. The stupidest thing that I said, bro, I said, oh, I think you're out of my league. Can you imagine? I said that to her. I said to her, I think you're out of my league. And then I put her on a pedestal, and she said something along the lines of, oh, like, you look cute and whatnot. I was like, not really, but I'm getting better. I'm going to do, oh my days. I look at myself and I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with you? So that is why I'm here, so that I can help you not go through that embarrassment. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is a bit of a controversial one. and it is that you should never tell her how you feel too quickly or too early into the relationship or seeing her. And I know this is controversial because a lot of masculine pages on TikTok and Instagram are going to come up with like, oh my God, you should never tell a girl how you feel, otherwise she's going to lose attraction. That's bullshit. I'm telling you straight away. The only fine line between telling her and not telling her is you got to gauge when the right time is. If it's been a week, 3 weeks, a month, this is a bit too early to tell her, oh, you love her, she's the only one you like. Because now she feels like you're easy to get. Like she just won you in no time. As humans, irrespective of a man or a woman, right? The thing is, we love winning. But if things get gifted to us, yeah, it's cool, it's cute. But when we work hard for something, we take pride in that. We feel like I worked hard and I won that thing. You always have a bit more value for that thing. So if she thinks that you were just gifted to her, in terms of the dating life, she's going to lose attraction. Straight up, not lying to you. But if she feels like it's been a bit of time and she is the one that has won you over, like she's worked for it a little bit, you are not easy to get. Now the mindset changes. The change in perception is what makes her stay attracted to you. All right, let's go to number 4. Number 4 is don't be a problem solver. Or maybe I can say don't be Captain Save-A-Ho. When women tell you their problems, especially if this situation is really new, she doesn't want you to solve them. She wants you to be a great listener. Listen to her. Advise her, don't solve the fucking problem. If you're solving the problem, you're just looked at as another nice guy trying to help her, and you are straight away going to the friend zone. You can try it, and when you end up in friend zone, come back to this video and comment, yeah, Harley, you were right. I did end up in the friend zone. If you can listen to her, great. And then if you can advise her, if it's something in your expertise, if it's something that you've seen other people go through or change their lives or anything, advise her. In a serious tone, don't make fun of that situation if she's telling you a problem. That is going to turn her on. Because what you just did was you acted like a man is supposed to. You heard the whole thing without interrupting her, without saying, oh, how did that happen? Nah, stay calm in the moment. You heard her, you looked at the problem, and then you gave her advice. Look, if I was to do something in place of you, I would do this. Yes, one of my mates' mom had this problem, or one of my mates' girlfriend had that problem. She did this. But I'll leave the rest up to you because I want you to make your own decisions. Do you know how hot or attractive that is to a girl? Like, fuck, this man listens, he advises, and at the same time he knows I can make right decisions, so he wants me to take my own decisions. As the key. So don't be a problem solver. Moving on to number 5. This one's a funny one. I'm telling you straight away, this one's, oh my days. Have you seen the stupid dating advice? Don't act interested in her, otherwise she's gonna lose interest. Always act like you're never interested in her, because then she's gonna keep chasing you. That is bullshit. That is the stupidest dating advice you'll hear. You should act disinterested, but not too disinterested. Disinterested to a level where you're just not sure yet about her. That keeps her guessing. Push-pull is fine. And now someone's gonna be like, what is a push-pull? Push-pull is when you give a little bit of a dopamine hit, and then you take it back by saying that you're not sure. For example, one of the personal things that I've used in terms of push-pull when talking to a girl is like, you know, I really like you, or like, you're really cute. But as soon as you hit the but, that's you pulling away. So for example, when you say the same sentence to her, I think you're really cute, but I've got my concerns about your intelligence. I just think you're not smart enough. Now what just happened is she's happy that you literally just called her cute. Oh, he thinks I'm cute. but he also thinks I'm dumb. So there's a bit of push-pull, fun banter. That way, the conversation's gonna just flow, and she's gonna give you a little bit of shit back. You guys can laugh about it. But if you are rude about the whole situation, so if it was the same sentence, you could have been like, oh yeah, you're cute, but I just think you're dumb. If you're rude, she ain't entertaining it, bro, and she should not entertain that. I don't care whoever the fuck it is. So don't act, oh, I'm too disinterested in you, like I just don't want you. If you act like you don't want her, she's gonna serve you with that. Number 6 is one of the most crucial ones. Don't discuss your issues with her. She wants to get to know you. She wants to see what you're about. She doesn't want to be your mum. She doesn't want to be solving your problems. It makes you look like you're not strong enough to deal with your own problems. You've got something going on? Great, talk to your homies, talk to your dad, talk to your best mate, whatever the fuck it is, I don't care. But you don't go up blabbering about your problems to her. Especially again, if this is something which is very recent. She doesn't want the responsibility of your problems. She ain't even your girlfriend right now. What are you blabbering about, bro? Come on, grow up. You got problems you want to talk about? Fucking message me. Not in front of a girl. Period. Right now. Remember the point I told you? When we work for something and we get it, we feel accomplished, we have more value. This kind of links up with the same point, but the point number 7 that I'm about to talk about is never give her like a direct yes. This is a bit of a case. If she says she's feeling sick and she wants you to take her to the doctor, immediately, yes. But if she's like, oh, let's go shopping. Now, here you can play around a little bit. Like, all right, but before that, we're gonna grab some food. All right, before that, we're gonna go watch a movie. So you said yes, but not straight away. Now she thinks she's worked for it. Now she had to wait, so there's more value. That, oh, he's taking me shopping. Do you know what I mean? But again, she's sick, medical emergencies or any sort of emergencies, she says something, oh, I'm feeling sick. Yeah, babe, wait, before that, let me just quickly watch a game of fucking soccer, basketball, whatever you watch. That's stupid. So you gotta be very careful of the circumstances or like whatever the situation is. Number 8, and the last one, is never let her get your emotions or anger out. Whatever she does, you should not be the one to react negatively. You should be like an anchor, like the rock bottom, like you stay still. A lot of the times, and it's just a female thing, girls will do stuff on purpose or say things on purpose to test you. It'll be a shit test that you cannot recognize. They just want to see, in moments of pressure, in moments of difficult communication or difficult conversations, are you going to lash out? Are you going to react? Your emotions come out, you start getting upset or angry. That's when she knows you're weak, you get controlled by your emotions, and you're not the one in control. An instant turn off. I know all of the points feel like, man, is this a game? Do I have to like remember all these points before I start talking to a girl? Not really. Once you've gone through these points, once you have them in mind, they're gonna come to you subconsciously when you're talking to a girl. And eventually they're just gonna embed themselves in you, like you're gonna embed all these points in you. It takes a bit of time. If you are trying to find a girlfriend, these points in the initial stages are very crucial. I'm an advocate for saying, don't play games. If it feels right, you won't have to play games. This is not playing games. This is just trying to turn yourself into a high value man. And the other way you can become a high value man is actually having a goal in your life that you're working towards. You're getting money from that, you're building your social status, and you're surrounding yourself with other people who are successful. That was it for this video. But homie, I know you're gonna make it in anything that you're doing in life if you keep doing the hard work. Look after yourself, listen to your mum, keep your loved ones and your best mates close, because the world is full of snakes, and I'll see you in the next video.